Right. So like this, as discussed in the previous session. So we discussed like what is virtual machine, how many types of machines are there, okay? Different types of machines like virtual machines, and what is the other machine, guys? What is the other machine we have? VM, and can anyone tell me the other machine?
Physical machines, bare
Mm,
metals.
bare metals, BM, okay? VM and BM. So bare metals are physical machines, both are same. Physical machines means we can see, we can feel, and we can touch. Whereas virtual machines means we can see, we can feel, but we cannot touch. Okay, it will be existed virtually. So how this will be existed virtually? For every machine, CPU is important, memory is important, and storage is also important. So we'll get the pool of CPU and pool of RAM, pool of storage. Okay, and using one virtualization software, if customers are asking, I need 32 GB RAM, 512 GB hard disk, 16 core CPU machine, then we'll get the resources using this virtualization software. So virtualization software will help you to create the virtual machine using the physical resources like CPU, memory, and storage. So it will allocate the resources, existing resources, and it will help you to create the virtual machines. Okay, so as I said, once I created a machine, see this machine is like 16 GB, 16 core CPU, 32 GB RAMs, 512 GB storage. So from this CPU, it will take 16 core. So 128 minus a 16 core, the balance will be used for the other machines. Or today, this was 16 core, a small machine. Tomorrow, now they want to extend this machine. Okay, they will add 32 core. Again, they will use the existing, okay, CPU from the reserved CPU pool. So like that. So as I said, I gave you an example. If you have 10 kgs rice, every day you are eating half kg. So 9.5 kgs, 9 kgs, again 8 kgs. Like that it will go down. And again, once this is over completely, again you will buy one more 10 kg bag. So this is how. So I'll allocate the resources to the new virtual machines. If the machine is up and running, these resources will be locked. Okay, so this is how the virtualization will work. So to manage all these things, to allocate the resources, to create the virtual machines and all, we will use a software called virtualization software. So using that virtualization software, we can create the virtual machines. These servers will exist virtually. So from your laptop, you can connect to these servers and you can install the SQL server. So this is how generally we will do in the organization. So these servers will be created or set up in the data centers. Okay, in the data centers, these servers will be created and these servers will be up and running 24 by 7. So you can see one application called Raj Suites. Imagine there is an application called Raj Suites. Okay, so for his like Kanti Suites, most of you know, right? So we have multiple outlets. Or A to B, Adyar Anand Bhavan. Okay, so A to B is a big what business I can say sweets, okay, food and all. So if Adyar Anand Bhavan A to B wants to go online, okay, so for their menu, for their sweets, for taking the orders online, they need one server. So they will either maintain their own infrastructure or they will give the contract to the any service based companies like TCS, Wipro, LTI Mindtree, whatever it is. Okay, Cognizant, Capgemini. So they will give contract to any of the company. Either they will maintain their infrastructure, their own infrastructure that is called product based, or they will give that contract to some other company that is called service based. Okay, so now that Adyar Anand Bhavan application has to be up and running. So Adyar Anand Bhavan, some people from A to B, okay, what they will tell, okay, so this is our business, these are our customers, this is how the business will run. These many customers we have, and during these peak hours we have a lot of business. So they will give some instructions to the TCS. Imagine TCS is providing services to A to B. So TCS people, the architects of TCS, okay, will design. Okay, A to B is a okay medium scale industry. It's not so big. Okay, so medium scale industry. For that, this much of machine is enough. Like 16 core CPU, 32 GB RAM, 512 GB storage machine is enough. So the architects will decide this, okay, resources, and then they will raise a request. That request will comes to the DBA team. Then DBA team will work and they will create the servers. First it will goes to Windows team, because creating the virtual machines, okay, will be done by the Windows team. So with these requirements, architect will raise a request. Okay, that request will goes to Windows team. Then Windows team will create the server like this. Tomorrow, if the A2B business is increasing, if they are having more branches across the India, outside the India, so they will, of course, the same machine won't be sufficient, right? Definitely it won't be sufficient. See, like for two people, generally 1 BHK is enough, general, in general. For three people or four people, okay, it is not sufficient. We'll move to 2 BHK, sometimes 3 BHK. If it is like a big family, again we'll go to some other like 4 BHK houses and all. So we'll try to upgrade every time because of our needs. In the same way, if my current server is not sufficient to manage the load of A to B, then in future maybe we'll increase the resources to the server by taking the resources from the existing pool. So this thing will be controlled by the virtualization software. So using virtualization software, we can create the VM, we can manage the VMs, and we can manage the resources, guys. Tomorrow, if A to B, hey, I don't want your contract, okay, so we'll end the contract here. So after 1 year, they just end the contract with the TCS. Then what TCS will do? They will decommission all the machines. So once they decommissioned, then this whatever resources are there will be added back to the pool. Clear, guys? Is it clear how the virtualization will work, how the machines will be managed? So any user, for example, I want to buy some sweets. So I log into my laptop, or for example, I am the DBA from TCS. So I'll log into my laptop. They will give one laptop to me. So I'll just log into. My client is A to B. So I'll connect to the server. If they are having any issues or if they have any planned activities, I'll simply connect to the server, and then what I'll do, whatever tasks are there I have to perform, I'm going to perform those tasks. Okay, I will log into the server from my laptop. I'm going to log into the server. I'll work here. Once my work is done, I'll log off from the server. And again, if I have work in another server, again from my laptop, I'll log into the server. If any tasks are there, I'll complete my tasks, and again I'll log off from that particular server. Again, I'm using one word called log off. Log off. So because the application is running from these servers. If these servers are down, the application will be down. So if I have any work, that's why I don't install SQL Server in my laptop. If I install SQL Server in my laptop, what will happen, guys? Once my work is done, I'll shut down my laptop, right? So the application will be down, because once you shut down the laptop, the services will be stopped. So the application also will be stopped. So that's why we don't encourage to install any of the SQL servers in the local laptops. Okay, so we need machines that has to be up and running 24 by 7. So servers are compatible to run 24 by 7. That's why we will use servers instead of local laptops to install the SQL server. So whenever one server is built, once it is ready with the SQL server, if I have any work as a DBA, I will log into that server. If I'm a Windows guy, I will log into the server and I'll fix Windows related issues. If I'm a network guy, again they also log into the server, they will fix network related issues. If I'm a storage guy, again I'll also log into the server, I'll fix storage related issues. So like that, network team will log into the server, Windows team will log into the server, storage team will log into the server, DB team will log into the server. So these people will log into the server on a regular basis. But developers are not like that. Developers will not contact the server directly. So in the developers, there is a tool called Client Management Studio will be installed in their local laptop. So from their local laptop itself, from the management studio itself, they can access the databases that are hosting in the servers, guys. That is the difference between developer and DBA. Developer will never log into the servers directly. He will simply connect to the database using one tool called SSMS SQL Server Management Studio that will be installed in his laptop. So SSMS will be installed. From here he will just directly connect. He don't log in. He will remotely connect to the server. Instead of direct login, he will remotely connect to the database. He will do his work like writing the queries and all, testing the data and all. And as a DBA, we can also connect like this from SSMS, but ours is more maintenance work. Windows team, DB team, storage team, network team, more maintenance work will be there. For that, we have to log into the servers directly. Whereas developers, they don't log into the servers directly. Okay, they will simply connect to the database. On which database they want to work, they will simply connect to the database from their local laptop. So this is the basic architecture of the application and the database, guys. Is it clear? Any questions, doubts, please? Any questions, guys, please? No questions, are we good?
Is SSNS actually how it
I'll
works?
tell you. I'll tell you what is
Okay.
SSMS, how it will work. I'll tell you. Shiva joined, right? Shiva.
Shanmugh,
Yes, yes, please,
yeah.
sir.
If the client wants to change his services from, example, TCS to Wipro,
Mm-hmm.
then how is the previous data will is there previous data is changed?
Previous, see, very good question. In case if the clients wants to change from TCS to Wipro, in that
Mm,
scenario, while giving contract to the TCS, A to B will sign, will add all the necessary rules and regulations. Okay, that is called agreement. In the agreement, they will clearly mention if I like your services, I'll continue with you. If I don't like, in future, if I want to maintain my own infrastructure, I will either take my project or I'll give this project to some others. So it is your responsibility to give complete picture, okay, on the infrastructure, data, assets, and the KT part, like how they design. Because till now TCS helped us to design all these things. TCS methodology can be different, Wipro methodology can be different. But at the end, once the contract is over, imagine if it's a 2 years contract. Once the 2 years contract is over, either they can extend the contract or they can end up the contract. While terminating the contract, they will simply, the TCS people, it's the responsibility of the TCS to hand over the assets, including the data, to the new company. Again, because for A to B purpose, they are tracking the data, they are storing the data. So it's not TCS asset. They have the rights to maintain. A to B is giving the permissions to maintain their data. It's not the TCS own generated data. So that is the reason. So all these things will be included in the agreement that is called SLA, service level agreements and all. So while handing over to the other company, they are going to hand over by using, okay, different methods, and also they will give KT to the new team, how they managed, how they designed. So everything TCS people will give KT to the Wipro people.
okay.
Questions, guys? Any questions, doubts?
That is the TCS data. Okay, that we understand. And Wipro is the client for the TCS, right?
No, no, no. Wipro is not a client for the TCS. Wipro is separate. TCS is separate entities. Both are completely separate entities. Wipro, how Wipro will be the client to TCS, Lina? Wipro is completely separate entity.
Oh,
Wipro is
sorry.
also service based.
Actually, it's vice versa. I'm saying Wipro is working for TCS, right?
No, Wipro is not working for TCS.
So how they are managing the TCS data? Means I am referring to the
Why,
example.
first of all, why Wipro coming to the picture? Tell me first. Why
If they
Wipro
don't want
coming
to
to?
continue the service,
Then they
and
will
in
give it
that
to
case, yeah.
Wipro. They will give it to Wipro. Wipro.
Okay, so other
TCS
company
will not
comes in
give.
the bid.
TCS cannot give the
Mm-hmm.
project to other company. A to B. Okay, those who is giving the business. This one will take the project from TCS and will give it to the Wipro. So while giving, it's the responsibility of the TCS to hand over the assets, including the data and the KT knowledge. Okay, so Wipro is not a client of TCS or TCS is not a client of Wipro. Both are different entities. Okay, you have Amazon, you have Flipkart. If you want to buy with Amazon, you will log into Amazon and you will buy the product. Or if you want to go with Flipkart, you can go to the Flipkart. So Flipkart is not a client of Amazon, right? So as a customer, you are the customer, you will decide whether you want to go with Amazon or you want to go with the Flipkart. So
Yeah, no, actually I misunderstand the question. So
no, she is asking, Apsar is asking Shanmukh after 1 year or after 2 years if the contract ends. If A to B wants to give its services to some other third party company, either it can be Wipro or it can be Capgemini, whatever it is, then how they will manage the data? Okay, so this is her question. So Wipro will come as a another company, another entity here. Okay, Wipro will come as another entity here. So either A to B can go with the TCS or it can go with the Wipro. TCS as A to B is the owner, sole owner of this particular company A to B. A to B will decide whether it has to continue with the TCS or Wipro. If A to B decided, okay, chalo, the 2 years contract is ended, you are quoting high TCS, I don't want to extend the contract. I'll go with Wipro, they are quoting less when compared to you. Then A to B will give contract to Wipro. And again, Wipro will not track the whole data from zero. As per the agreement between A to B and TCS, okay, TCS has to hand over the assets to the Wipro. Clear?
yeah, clear. That's what I'm saying. Actually, initially I misinterpreted the question, so later on I could
Now it is clear, right?
understand. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So these are all like just for the information, guys. You don't get any interview questions and all. Just for the idea in the background how the projects will work. That's why sometimes you see project ended, project ended. So this is how will happen. Like sometimes A to B will be with the TCS. Maybe after 1 year, 2 years contract, A to B will goes to some other kind, some other company. So that means TCS will lose one contract. And again, at the same time, Wipro is getting a new contract, right? In the same way, TCS also will get new contracts. It's very common that Wipro people will go to TCS, TCS people will go to Wipro. It depends, like they are going to attract the customers by giving different offers and all. So that's how the IT will work, okay, for the service based. Fine, now are we good, guys, about the virtual machines, virtualization? Any questions, doubts so far, please? This is just for knowledge purpose, okay? So we are not yet started with the core concepts and the demo. So if we are good, we'll go ahead and we'll start the demo, guys. So in the virtualization, as I said, virtualization will help you to create the virtual machines and all. So I need one virtualization software. So in the market, we have lot of virtualization softwares. In that, there are three main virtualization softwares are there. These are the top three virtualization softwares. As discussed in the previous session, we have, what are those virtualization softwares, guys, in the market? The top three in the last class we discussed.
VMware, Oracle
VMware.
Very good.
VirtualBox, Hyper-V.
Very good. Okay. We have Oracle VirtualBox, we have VMware, and we have Hyper-V. Okay. These are all the different, we can say leaders in the virtualization technology, guys. Other than that, we have many other services, but these three are like a leaders. So most of the people will use VMware and then Oracle VirtualBox and Hyper-V from Microsoft. This is from Microsoft. All of your Azure machines are running based on the Hyper-V technology only, right? So organization can decide any virtualization software. Okay. At the end of the day, as you can see here, I need one server. That's it. Whether you are building this server using Oracle VirtualBox or you are building this server using VMware or you are building this server using Hyper-V, that doesn't matter. Okay, those are like vendors based on the services. If I like VMware, I'll go with VMware. If I like the features of Oracle VirtualBox, I'll go with Oracle VirtualBox. If I like the features of Hyper-V, I'll go with the Hyper-V. Or if your organization is very big, okay, you can go with all three: Hyper-V, VirtualBox, VMware. It depends upon the organization requirements. So we can use any software. I'll choose Oracle VirtualBox. Why Oracle VirtualBox? Means it's a lightweight when compared to VMware and all. VMware needs lot of resources to start the machine, whereas Oracle VirtualBox, okay, you can start the machine with a 512 MB of RAM also. MB, not GB. You can start the virtual machine with 512 MB of RAM also, whereas in the VMware, okay, you can start, but it will be very slow. Whereas in the VirtualBox, 512 MB at least when compared to VMware, it will be somewhat better. Okay, the speed and all. So whatever it is, maybe in your organization they might use VMware, because again I'm saying we will not have any visibility what infrastructure, what virtualization softwares they are using. That is the headache of Windows team. As a DBA, server is there or not. Our main task is whether server is there or not. If server is there, Windows server is there, I will log into the Windows server, I will install the SQL server. This server you can create it using VMware, you can create it using VirtualBox, you can create it using Hyper-V. So at the end of the day, server is there or not is our main task. If it is there, I'll log in and I'll install. As a DBA, I'll do my work. So whatever software that we are using, okay, so nothing to worry, Shanmukh. In my organization, they are using VMware. Okay, that's fine. But at the end of the day, the server is also same. The product is same at the end of the day. The server won't be changed, the interface won't be changed. Okay, you are installing maybe Windows Server 2019. Windows Server 2019 is same if you are building using VMware or VirtualBox or Hyper-V. There is no difference at all. Or any server, Windows Server, the interface and all is same. The underlying maybe architecture may be different based on their virtualization software. So throughout our practice, we'll use Oracle VirtualBox, guys. Okay. Fine. So now I have to install Oracle VirtualBox as a step one. Remember, now my task is I have to install SQL Server. Where I can install SQL Server, guys? Task. What is the task? Install SQL Server. Where I have to install the SQL Server? Tell me the steps, guys. What is the step one? Can anyone tell me the steps?
On Oracle VirtualBox or VMware.
Means
OS
let's
server.
go little. We need one OS to install this
Yeah.
SQL Server, correct? So this OS, where I can install this OS? In one
Oracle
virtual
VirtualBox.
machine. In one virtual machine, correct? In one virtual machine. So how I can create the virtual machine? Either using Oracle VirtualBox or Hyper-V or VMware. So step one, install Oracle VirtualBox. Correct? Because without Oracle VirtualBox, I cannot create the virtual machines, right? So step one, install Oracle VirtualBox. Step two, what will be the step two? Once VirtualBox is installed, what you have to do? Create the virtual machine. Okay. Now step three. Can you tell me, guys? After creating virtual machine, what you will do?
OS.
Install the operating system. Very good. Windows Server operating system. Step 4. We have the platform ready. What we have to do? Now, we have to connect to the server, right? So for connecting, set up the RDP. We have to set up the RDP. Then step 5. Then connect to the server and then install prerequisites. Okay? Like .NET Framework. Finally, install SQL Server, guys. See, 5 steps are there. So what is the process? Shanmukh, what is the process to install the new SQL Server? Right. So the process is, if customer is having a requirement, customer will raise a request. Okay. As I said, everything will be tracked in the form of tickets, because a new SQL Server, if you want to install a new SQL Server, you have to install the Windows Server also. So you are paying license to Oracle VirtualBox, you are paying license to Windows Server, you are paying amount to SQL Server and lot of third-party softwares. So how they will track where you are using this licensing and all? For tracking purpose, if you are spending some amount, you will track it, right, where I am tracking, where I am spending and all. In the organization also, it is spending crores of money in the licenses, so it should track, right, which license, which server, where we are using. If we are not using, let's decommission, why to waste the money and all. So one ticket will be there for tracking purpose. So they will raise a user who is looking for the machine or requirement, they will raise a request stating that I need SQL Server 2022. So to install SQL Server 2022, I need all these things, right? Correct? Is it clear, guys? Everyone? Are we good on this? All these 5 steps. Any questions, doubts? Right? If I want to install SQL Server 2019, I have to complete all these steps, right? If I want to move to new house, where is my new house, first of all? I have to construct it. I have to buy the site. I have to like give the contract for the construction. Then like whatever things are there, like electric work, plumbing, painting, okay, woodwork, whatever. Like once everything is completed, once it is ready, then only I'll move to the new house. In the same way, if I want to install SQL Server, I should have a house that is called Windows Server. So who will, okay, create this virtual machine? So all these things will be done by which team, guys? Can you guess? Are we going to do all these things?
Windows.
Wintel team. Wintel team.
Wintel team will do all these things. Okay, so first the request will goes to the Windows team. Windows team will, don't think for every virtual machine they will install Oracle VirtualBox. Only once they will install Oracle VirtualBox for the whole organization. Later, they will use the same virtual box to create multiple virtual machines. In the virtual box, we can create multiple virtual machines. So they will create the virtual machine, they will install the operating system, they will set up the RDP for the connections. Finally, they will give access to us. Then we can connect to that server and we can install the SQL server, guys. Is it clear? So now for to complete all these things, we should become Windows admins now. Okay, so whatever we are discussing now, that will be done by the Windows team. So for the practice purpose, again remember one thing, for the practice purpose, you are the Windows team, you are the network team, you are the storage team, you are the DB team. Of course your main goal is DB only, database only, but to practice, to set up the real-time infrastructure, okay, we have to do all these things. So what will be the step one now, guys? I have to install the Oracle VirtualBox. As I have already installed Oracle VirtualBox in my machine, okay, so I cannot show you how to install the Oracle VirtualBox, but I cannot skip the topic, right? So if anyone of you connected from the laptop, you can share your screen. I'll help you to install the Oracle VirtualBox. I'll show you how to download and how to install the Oracle VirtualBox. Then we can install Oracle VirtualBox. Then we'll discuss how to create virtual machines and all in the Oracle VirtualBox. Clear? Anyone is able to share the screen, guys? So like this, I have already created, I cannot uninstall and again I cannot install for you. Okay. So again, it will create a lot of confusion. So for fresh, like from the basic, so if anyone is like connected from the computer, so just let me know. You can share your screen. I'll show you how to download the Oracle VirtualBox and how to install it. Okay. If any personals are there on your screen, please close it. Any photos kind of thing and all, please close it and then you can share the screen. So who is going to share the screen, guys? Who is going to share the screen? First of all, anyone is connected from laptop or everyone is from mobile only? Guys, can you hear me?
I already installed Oracle VirtualBox.
Okay, very good.
Same thing with
Sir,
I already installed.
Connected on laptop. Yeah, so I'll share.
sorry, Lina, you want to share the screen?
Yeah, I'll share. I'm connected through laptop.
Okay, 1 minute. I'll stop sharing. Then you can yeah.
Is my screen is visible?
Yes, yes, I can see your screen. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So just go to Google, open a new tab. Have you opened the new tab? Maybe, yeah, fine. Just you can type like this: download Oracle VirtualBox. Open the first link. Hmm. Is it from your office laptop or what?
No, personal laptop.
Right. Open the second one, second link. Why it is getting timed out? Is the application down or what? Go back once. Any restrictions are there, like to which network you are connected? Open the first one again, first link again. Just the first one. Why it's taking this much time? Maybe your VirtualBox itself is down. Do one thing. Why we are getting bad gateway? Open in the this one incognito mode.
I think it's down because I just tried same.
You're also getting the
Sure.
same.
Yeah.
Let me try from my side. So download or VirtualBox. Downloads. Maybe the website itself is down, I guess. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute. Let me do one thing. Mhm. Okay, fine, no problem. It's opening now. Just go to the second link once. Lena, just share your screen and go to the second link. Just go back. Second link, click on that. Okay, go down. Okay, 1 minute, go up once. Click on that download button. Get started download, right? And click on that. Okay, so go down. You can see previous releases. Can you see the last one? The second line, last one. Previous releases. Yeah, click on that. Older builds. Yeah, okay. So guys, you can use VirtualBox 6.0 or 6.1. How we are having SQL Server versions in the same way in the VirtualBox also we have different versions. So better you can go with the 6.1. Okay, 6.1. Click on 6.1 and you can download it. Okay, so you can see Windows hosts on top itself. You can see Windows hosts. The below to the number you can see Windows hosts. Click on that. So once you click on this, automatically the download will start. Save it. It's a small file around 100 MB, I guess. Okay, so you can directly download it. Don't practice in your office laptops, guys. Okay, so
They're
you
showing
can.
outdated old bills,
It's
like the
okay. No,
task.
no problem. No problem. Okay, that's no issues for because the latest versions have a lot of challenges. Okay, so we don't need any support from the Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, so you can use it. No issues. And right, wait. Don't double click on it. So remember one thing, guys. Okay, as a DBA, you have to always habituate to open any applications with run as administrator. So how to get run as administrator? When you right click on the application, all the application files, it's not like notepad, word, document, excel sheet. No need to open those files using run as administrator. Only application files. Can you see Oracle? Just click outside once, Lena. Can you see, guys, Oracle virtual box, the name you can see in the first column, then the date modified, then the type of the file, can you see application? Okay, type of the file, the third column you can see type of the file as application. So the application related files you have to open with run as administrator. When you open with run as administrator like elevated access, if any small issues are there, it will be fixed, guys. Okay, so always habituate to open any application with run as administrator. So how to open? Right click and then you can choose run as administrator. Okay, maybe it's you already started, I guess. In the taskbar, can you see uh, last one on the taskbar, last one, close that one, cancel it. Yes, yes, finish. Okay, and check the warning symbol. One more warning symbol is there. What is the check it? Okay, did not. Okay, no loss. No, yes, this is worked correctly. You can just select first option. Yeah, click on that one. This cancel it. Cancel this one. This program installed correctly. Anything is fine. Okay. Now again right click, run as administrator. Yes. Next. You can use next install. Next and where at one place you will get yes. You can select yes here. Network interface and install. Again, this is not our part. This will be done by the Windows team. So what and all the internals and all, okay, we don't need this one. Okay, our part is only install SQL Server. So Windows related things and all, I'll concentrate less. Okay, where there is a need, I'll explain there. Otherwise, generally we can skip those things. Finish it. Yeah. So once you installed, okay, you can see a shortcut button will be created on your desktop. It will be opened like this. See here, it's already open. Just close this window or close box. And remember one thing again, regularly, you cannot open directly by double clicking on it. Always you have to open in the elevated access mode, which is run as administrator. Okay, always you have to habituate this one, guys. Otherwise, you'll get, I'm not saying like you will get for surely you will get the issues, but sometimes there is a chance that you will get some issues. Okay, so to avoid that, better use elevated access. Okay, fine. This is how it will be there, guys. Once you installed, this is how the interface will be. Clear? Installing VirtualBox, downloading VirtualBox. Everyone, is it clear? Any questions, doubts, guys? No questions? Are we good? Guys, please open your mouth.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, so now you can stop sharing. Lena, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen now. So you can see Lena's screen that time, like it was completely empty, no machines are created. The same screen, here also the same screen. I just created 3 machines, 4 machines. Okay, so that's why you can see some machines here. As I have already created. Otherwise, you can see a same screen like Lena, completely empty. Okay, no machines and all will be there. So now it will be like this, guys. Now, what is step one is, what is the step one, guys? I have to install Oracle VirtualBox. Step two, step two.
Create a virtual machine.
I have to create the virtual machine. Okay, virtual machine means what I have to do?
You need to
Virtual machine means what I have to do? What is the meaning of creating
RAM
virtual machine?
storage.
Yes, that's it. I have to allocate these resources. That's it. Okay, so go to Oracle VirtualBox and here you can see new. Click on new. Give the name. Okay, I'll give the name as batch60. Okay, batch60. So by default it will be created in one folder. Okay, so I don't want this C drive. I'll create in my own drive, that folder other. So I'll see in which drive I have free space, some free space. I can use either L drive or M drive. I'll go with L drive. So I'll simply create Control Shift N. I'll create one folder. Okay, Control plus Shift plus N, or right click new folder. B60 VMs I'll mention. Okay, just to differentiate. I'll create this folder. So all my batch 60 VMs will be there in this folder only. Select the folder. I'm going to create a Windows machine and the version is, I will use 64-bit or Windows 64-bit. You see here, Windows 64-bit. Now, there is a limitation. This we have to discuss. Okay. I can see 32-bit machines, 64-bit machines. There are two types of machines, 32-bit, 64-bit. 32-bit means very old machines, 90s, 2000. That time we used to use 32-bit machines, maybe 2005 till 2005 and all. After that, 64-bit machines came into the picture. 64 means advanced kind of thing. So now no one is using 32-bit machines. You can skip this 32-bit machines. Fine. So now sometimes you can see only 32-bit machines here. You don't see 64-bit machines. That is because of one reason. As I said, we'll use virtualization, right? This virtualization is one setting in every laptop. Okay. So in the laptops, if you go to taskbar and the task manager, okay, and go to CPU section, just expand this and go to performance section. There click on the CPU. Okay, listen carefully. Click on the CPU. You can see this virtualization is enabled or disabled, guys. Can you please check your settings in your laptop? First of all, how many of you connected from laptop? Raise your hands, guys. I don't like if you don't connect from the laptop. Seriously, because the phone, mobile phone, lot of distractions, messages will come, notifications will come, small screen, you don't see the big options. Okay, in every batch only 4 5 people will connect from the laptop. Remaining, what is the problem to connect from the laptop, guys? Any problem? Why you are not able to connect from the laptop? If you don't see the screen clearly, okay, how you are able to understand the things? Please avoiding connecting from the phone, guys. Please avoid connecting from the phone. Okay, it doesn't give you a concentration, first of all. Small screen and all. So try to connect always. Okay, next time I'll see. If you don't connect from the laptop, I'll disconnect you. Again, you have to connect from the laptop. If you have any challenges in connecting from the laptop, let me know. Maybe I can help you on that. But I need participation from the laptop only. Fine. So can you see, guys? I guess almost 7 or 8 people connected. Can you see this setting, this configuration? Is it enabled or disabled in your laptops, guys?
It is enabled.
Enabled.
Enabled, right? So most of the
Yes.
laptops, like maybe new laptops, kind of 3 years, 4 years old laptops, by default this will be enabled. This should be enabled, then only you can work with any of the virtualization softwares. Okay, if this is not enabled, if this is disabled, you have to enable it. How to enable it, Shanmukh? We cannot enable directly like this. It's a BIOS settings. BIOS settings means you can only enable it during the restart of the computer. So I cannot show you the demo. Maybe I can help you with the diagram, like some images in the Google. Okay, how to enable virtualization in BIOS. See, it depends upon the laptop. Okay, BIOS settings, maybe most of you knows that BIOS settings. BIOS settings means your laptop internal settings, OS related settings and all. So there is a key called boot key. So it depends upon the laptop vendor, manufacturer. For example, if you are using Dell laptop, there is a separate boot key. You can check here, Google. Guys, this discussion is only for the virtualization, those who are having virtualization disabled. If it is enabled, you are good and nothing to worry. No need to concentrate that much. Okay. I'm just explaining how to enable the virtualization from the BIOS settings. So just simply go to Google boot key for BIOS for HP or for Dell or for Lenovo, depend, or for Asus, depends on your company laptop. You can just mention. So now the boot key is F9, guys. That means if you are using HP laptop, you have to restart your laptop. Black screen will come immediately. You have to start pressing F9. Keep pressing F9, tick 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 tick, like that. Keep pressing F9. Okay, pressing F9, not holding the F9, just keep pressing the F9. So after some time you will get a blue screen like this. Okay, then you have to enter into that BIOS settings. There you can see virtualization. Okay, there you can see virtualization. That virtualization, what you have to do is you have to simply enable the virtualization. So like this it will be. Okay, Intel virtualization technology. See, like this, you see here, you will go to advanced section or configuration section, depends upon the respective laptops. Sometimes you can find it in the advanced section, Intel virtualization technology. It will be disabled generally. You cannot use cursor and all. You have to use your up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow. So you will just go to this setting using down arrow. You will hit enter. You can see enabled or disabled, and then you can just select the enable option. So it will help you, okay, to enable it. Otherwise, you can use this Hyper-V also. Sometimes it will help you with the Hyper-V. Hyper-V, if you enable the Hyper-V and all like this, okay, you can see here. Start menu, settings, update and security, recovery, advanced startup, and restart now, like that. So sometimes you can enable like this. So in case if anyone is having issues in enabling this virtualization, please let me know. You have to do a WhatsApp video call to me. I will help you to enable the virtualization, guys. Okay, clear? Those who are having this option enabled, you are lucky. I mean to say, you are good. Okay, so you can happily start practicing. Maybe mostly 1 or 2 people might face this issue. So just ping me in the WhatsApp. I'll help you how to enable this virtualization technology. Okay, again, we don't do all these things in the organization, only for the practice purpose. Fine, guys. So I have to select Windows 2019 64-bit. Go to next. I'm going to allocate, as I said,
Sir, here 19 means it's a OS version.
yes,
Is it
OS,
OS version?
yes, OS. You
Oh,
can see here
okay.
Windows. Okay, now I'm just creating the virtual machine, nowhere SQL related. Okay, just creating the platform now.
No, sir. In step 3, we have already installed the Windows Server OS.
Where we installed the Windows Server? Where we installed?
No.
Yes,
We
if
are
we
already
write
we
like
have
this,
4 step. No, this is third step. Install the Windows Server OS.
and that's
We are
what,
in
like we have to
default.
install the Windows Server. We are at second step currently. Okay,
Okay.
we are creating virtual machine. Once virtual machine is done, then we have to install the Windows server. Okay, we are not at fourth step. Yeah. Okay, fine. So batch 60 location Microsoft Windows 2019 64-bit. Okay, go to
So
next.
one more doubt
Yes,
actually.
please,
If we have only one drive, then that will be fine to
that's
create this,
fine. No
right?
issues. No
Okay,
issues.
okay.
No
Yeah.
issues. OneDrive is also fine. No issues. Just to differentiate better, you can just create one more drive. It is easy. Okay, creating multiple drives using that particular storage. You can go to disk management and you can partition it. No issues. Okay, if you want, you can try that one. Otherwise, you can still use the same single drive. Okay, no
Okay,
issues.
we can do the second step in the different drive and the VMware installation in will
No,
remain in the C
no,
drive. That will be fine. No?
no, no, no.
No,
Same.
okay.
You have to go with the same drive.
Okay,
Otherwise, it will create a lot of confusion. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay, guys. So go to next. And then, as I said, creating virtual machine means allocating the RAM, storage, and all. So now I am allocating the RAM. Currently, I am having 16 GB RAM. You can see the max RAM. My machine is having 16 GB RAM. So depends upon your machine. Okay. If your machine is having 8 GB RAM, initially for 1 month you can practice with 8 GB. Okay, 4 GB is very, very difficult, man. No, 4 GB is very difficult. Okay, if you are having 8 GB, so you can allocate maybe 2 GB or 3 GB. So I'm having 16 GB, I can allocate 3 GB. If you allocate more RAM, it will be fast, guys. That's it. So 3 GB means how much MB? You have to allocate in MBs only. 3 GB means how much?
Multiplied by 1024.
Yes, how much? 1024 into Lena will tell you. Yeah, Lena, you're good at maths, right?
3 3
How
like
much? How much?
3 like
307.
How much, Lena?
5 0.
50. 3050.
Yeah.
3050. 22, 24 threes are how much, guys? 72. If you can't calculate, okay, 24 threes are 25 threes are 75, right? Minus 3, 72. Okay, 1024 into 3, 3072. Right, go to next. Create a virtual box. I have to choose, okay, the second one only, the middle one only. So keep it as it is, create. And the virtual box, how it will be created? It will be created as a VDI image. Virtual box disk image means the files will be stored .vdi. So keep it as it is, don't change it. Okay, I no need to explain all these things because it's not our business. Okay, but still just for the information purpose, keep it as it is. Go to next. And I'm going to allocate a storage. I can allocate storage in two ways. One is dynamically allocated or fixed size. So now you tell me, guys, which one is good? Fixed size is good or dynamically allocated is good?
Dynamic.
Tell me, guys, fixed size is good or dynamically allocated? Which one is good? I need participation, interaction.
Dynamically allocated.
Why?
Dynamically, because it will allocate the space as per the requirement.
Very
If we
good.
get the fixed size, then it
It will be
unnecessary the
wasted.
space
Yeah.
will get wasted. So,
Correct. Very good. Okay. So dynamically allocated is good, guys. So keep it as it is and go to next. You have to give the storage here. How much storage? Earlier I gave that 3 GB, right? That is RAM. This is storage. Okay. So I'm allocating 30 GB. 30 GB is enough, guys. Okay. So I'm just allocating 30 GB and create it. Now virtual machine is created. You can see here batch 6. Now just we bought a new laptop. Once we bought the new laptop, what we will do, guys? What we will do? We'll open and we'll do the puja, na?
Oh, yes.
OS, right? I have to install the operating system. So now I have to install the operating system. How I can install the operating system? This is a virtual machine, right? Where I have to put the CD, DVD and all OS DVD. That is called ISO images. The virtual DVDs we can call it as the ISO images. So I have to attach the Windows Server 2019 ISO image and then I have to start installing. So how to attach, how to go to the settings, either select the machine, click on the settings button here or right click on the machine settings machine. Okay, currently the machine is in powered off state. Now go to storage section, click on this empty CD, and then now I am inserting one virtual disk that is called ISO image. Select this. For me, it will show lot of options here because I'm using this machine, okay, for previous batches. So that's why you can see different softwares here. For you, it will not show like this. Okay, now today I'll give you the access to the softwares. You have to download the softwares. Okay, I'll give you access to Windows Server 2019, SQL Server 2019, SQL Server 2022, SSMS. So all the softwares I'll provide, what and all softwares we need throughout the practice I'll provide. Download and keep it in one folder. Okay, then go to that folder, choose create virtual optical disk. So click on add. Where is my softwares? You will download the softwares, right? Go to the download location and there you can see your window. First again, you have to install Windows Server. First is platform. So double click on this Windows Server and then just click OK. Now just click choose and then click OK. Now Windows Server is attached. We have attached the Windows Server software. Once you attach the pen drive, bootable pen drive or DVD drive, what you will do? How you will install? How you will start install OS, guys? You will start the machine, right? So how to start the machine? How I can start this machine, guys? You can see an answer on the screen only.
Power is on.
Power is on. What is that? Power is on. Batch 60, you can see answer on the screen. How can I start this machine?
Double click.
Only we
You can
have
go to the start. You can
There
click
you
on
can
that.
see start button, right? This is one way, or double click. There is a shortcut which is double click on the machine. It will start. I'm just double clicking on that. Now you can see the machine will load. It will read the operating system. Now it will start installing. Now we have to install the OS first. Everything will be done by which team, guys? Whatever we are discussing will be done by which team?
Windows
Windows
team.
team.
Windows team only. I'll
Windows team.
highlight from where we have to start, but whatever the things that we are discussing will be done by the Windows team only. I'm going to install Windows Server 2019, English US, keep it as it is, don't change the location and all, language, okay, time, format, everything, keep it as it is. You will feel like you're working with the US servers in the organization. Also, the servers will be in the different region. It can be US, it can be UK, it can be Singapore. So keep the time as it is. Okay, you will feel like a real-time servers. Next, install now. Now you see in my computer, this is my computer, my laptop. In that I'm installing one more computer, which is another server that is called virtual machine. Okay, virtually it will be existed. I'm going to choose last option, 2019 data center. Select the last one, go to next. I accept the license terms for every application. We have to choose this one. Go to advanced section. I just allocated 30 GB, right? That 30 GB you can see here. Sometimes this next button will be grayed out because if you click outside, it will be grayed out. Okay, Shanmukh, how to proceed on this? Just simply click on the disk. Okay, and then it will be highlighted. Go to next. That's it, guys. Very simple to install the operating system. Now, OS installation is started. Okay, so it will take some time, depends upon your okay RAM you allocated and all. So if you allocate 3 GB, 4 GB, it will be fast. So it will start installing quickly. If you give 1 GB, 1 GB also you can give, guys, depends upon your laptop limitations. You can still give 1 GB also, no issues. But there is a difference, right? Okay, 1 GB machine, 3 GB machine, you can find the difference in the speed and all. So now as I gave 3 GB, so it was a little faster. If you gave 4 GB, more faster. 5 GB, 6 GB and all. But can I give 20 GB to this machine, guys? You have 10 rupees. Can you give 20 rupees to me? Is it possible?
No.
Not possible, right? How much you have in that? Your laptop anyhow will use some RAM and the reserved RAM you are allocating. See, my laptop is having 16 GB. Out of 16, my laptop is using some memory and I allocated 3 GB to my virtual machine. So now the total utilization is, see, 77% is total 12 GB out of 16 GB being utilized.
Hey,
Bhagya, please be muted. Okay, so this is how we'll manage the resources. So I cannot give even more than 10 GB also, because my to run my local laptop I need minimum 5 6 GB. So the reserved one is the remaining 10 GB. In that 10 GB I can create 10 virtual machines 1 GB each, or I can create 5 virtual machines 2 GB each, or I can create 2 virtual machines 5 GB each, or I can create 3 virtual machines 3 GB each. Like that I can differentiate and I can create the virtual machines, guys. Okay, so this is how we'll manage. So once the installation is done, okay, we have to complete few steps and then we are good with the virtual machine. Okay, in the next class, we'll start discussing the SQL installations and all. Do one thing, take a break for 10 minutes, come back after 10 minutes, guys. Okay, we'll continue the discussion. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay. Right, okay. One back. Okay, guys. So the server is ready. So once everything is done, you can see the screen like this. It will ask you to, you are able to hear me, right, guys?
Yes,
Yeah. So in the last screen, it will ask you to set up the password. Okay. Remember, guys, to enter into any machine, you need one account. When you start your laptop, you will give one password, right? So once you give the password, once it's validated, it will authenticate whether correct user is entering into the laptop or not. So it will validate. So for that, the server is also a machine. So not everyone can log in into this machine. So we have to restrict the login. So how we can restrict the login? By creating a user account. So there is a user called administrator, and I am going to give the password to this user. So next time, those who are having password of this administrator, they only can log into this machine, not everyone. So at the end of the installation, you have to set up one password for the administrator user. Okay, so I'm setting up the password. Remember, password complexity is important. It's not like you can give any password 1 2 3 4 5 6. I love you, daddy. I love you, mummy. Not like that you can give, but you have to follow some complexity rules, like minimum one uppercase, one lowercase, one number, like that you have to give. Okay. So throughout our practice, I'll use only a single password. You also decide one single password. Okay. And use the same password throughout the practice, because we have to give passwords in many areas, around 10 to 20 areas. I have to give the password, new passwords. If you are giving new password every time, you will forget which password where you gave and all. Decide one strong password, and then you can just give the same password whenever it is prompting for the password, so you don't lose the password, and write the password somewhere so that you don't waste to get the password and all. Okay, fine. I'm giving my password. My password will be, okay, dot 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 1 2 3 is my password. Okay, guys, right? Don't give dot dot dot. I'm just saying, okay, dot. It was some other character, right? So it will be like this, guys. Minimum 8. Okay, one upper, one lower, and special character. Like that, you have to pan your password. So I gave my password and just I'm clicking on finish. So my server is ready, guys. Now this is my server. See, a computer inside the computer. Can you see, guys? This is how the server screen look like. Even in the organization also, it looks like this only. How many of you are already working as a DBS? I guess Sonali, Jayashri, right? Omkar.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, Shanmugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. In the organization also, you can see the servers like this only. It will be like this. Okay. This is a server, guys. Right. Now I have to log into the server. How I can log into the server? Can anyone help me to log into this server? This is my laptop. The one you can see the document and all, you can see this is my laptop. And
Control Alt
this is
Delete.
my server. Okay. If I press Control Alt Delete, it is asking press Control Alt Delete to unlock. If I do
Input, go
this,
to input and keyboard, choose the input
yeah.
mode.
Okay. So you cannot directly use this keyboard shortcut. You can use it, but not Control Alt Delete. You have to use Control plus Delete. That too, right Control plus Delete to unlock the server. Unlock the server. Use keyboard shortcut. Keyboard shortcut. Right Control
Yes.
plus Delete key. Okay, don't use Control Alt Delete. Or else there is an option in the input. You can see insert Control Alt Delete. Okay, this one. Either you can do like this, you can click on this, it will give you the prompt for the password, or else you can directly use right control. Okay, you can directly use right control. I'll show you that also. Okay, I'm just logging into the server. Remember, just now I gave one password, right? Dot 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 1 2 3. Okay, I have to give the password here to log into this server. Right. So now you logged into the Windows server, guys. Now the house is ready. In that house, what you want to put, you can install like SQL Server and all. Okay. So once you logged into this machine, please be muted. I'm getting some echo, Bhagya. Any questions? Yeah. So once you logged into this machine, you will get a pop-up, network pop-up like this. Okay. Just click yes here. That's it. And once you logged into the server, you cannot maximize like this. Even though you maximize, still the server screen will be like this only. Small screen kind of thing. Once you log into the server, there is a tool called server manager. It will be automatically, it will be opened, guys. Okay, you can close this one. Okay, this is server manager. You can minimize or you can close. See, this is how the server look like. Windows Server 2019 Data Center Edition, Evaluation Edition. Okay, so this is how you can see this. Okay, now the server is ready, guys. So now, see, I am a Windows admin. I can create the machines. I can log into the servers like this. But if you go back to the diagram, it doesn't work like that because a DBA cannot log into the server directly. Only Windows team. There are two ways of connecting to the server. One is you can directly log in into the server. That's what I did now, just now. I just created the VM, log into the VM directly. So this is a direct connection. There is another option also to log into the server. Can anyone tell me what is the other option?
RDP.
Yes, very good. Okay. So the other option is RDP, guys. First time I created batch 60, I don't know where it went. Okay. So now listen carefully. Okay. What is meant by RDP, how it will work. Okay. Everything will be discussed, guys. Imagine this is your organization. Okay. Imagine this is your organization. In the meantime, let me do one more thing. Cancel, cancel. Okay. So imagine this is your organization. Okay. So in the organization, imagine you created some servers. Imagine this is the data centers. Data center means where the servers are hosted. You can call it as a data center. Infosys DC. Okay. Infosys data center. Control B. Yes, time for the reference, I'm using Infosys, guys. Okay. You can use your own company. No issues. So now the servers will be hosted in the data center. Okay. The servers will be hosted in the data centers, guys. Lot of servers will be there. Okay. Lot of servers will be there. Of course, data center means collection of servers only. Now, this is the DBA. Okay. This guy can enter into the server directly by just control delete, right? Control delete, just now we did. Or he can connect to the server remotely also. In the organization, how we will connect to the servers, you have to have an idea. Very, very important, guys. Okay. So either I can log into the server directly, but directly we will not have access. Only Windows team, those who created the machines, they only can log into the servers directly. All others can log into the servers using remotely. Remote connections, we can call it as an RDP. Okay, remote connections. So what is this RDP? How it will work? Okay. So I'll tell you now how we will connect to the servers in the organization. If you are in the office, how we will connect. If you are doing work from home, how you will connect to the servers. Okay. If you are doing work from office, how we will connect. If you are doing work from home, how we will connect. Both you should know. Okay. Different new terminologies you will hear. That's why. Okay. It doesn't mean like you don't know, but maybe you know that. But we'll use some different terminologies on a daily basis. So for that purpose, we have to discuss these things. Imagine you are in the organization. Okay. Imagine you are in the Infosys building. Okay. Imagine you are in the Infosys building and you have your own laptop. You will carry your laptop, right? So this is your laptop. Control G. This is your own laptop. You are in the Infosys building, Infosys premises. You can see this boundary, Infosys premises. You are in the Infosys premises. Okay. Infosys building. You will log into your laptop. Okay. Then you have to connect to the server. In connecting the server, there are 2-3 options generally. One is RDP connection. Okay. Directly you will RDP to this machine. Remote desktop protocol, RDP. Okay. Or RDC, remote desktop connection. RDP or RDC, remote desktop protocol or remote desktop connection. This is one way of connecting to the servers. Remotely you will connect. Remotely means, again I am saying, remote means what? This server can be in the US. This server can be in the Bangalore. This server can be in the Hyderabad. This server can be in the Kolkata, can be in the Singapore, can be in the Malaysia, can be in the Dubai, wherever it is. You cannot go to the data center and you cannot connect, right? You can connect from anywhere in the world using RDP connection, remote desktop connection. Remote means that's it, right? Remote area means what? Okay, somewhere it will be. So in the same way, you are going to connect from your hometown. Okay, imagine from your office, maybe in the Bangalore office. The server is in the US data center. You are in the Bangalore office. So you'll open your laptop. Okay, you'll open RDP or RDC like this. In your laptop, you'll open RDP like this. You'll get a screen like this. Okay, you'll get a screen like this. Let me take the snippet, snippet into taskbar. Okay. Okay. So new snippet, RDP, Control C, Control C and Control V. Okay. So you will open the RDP in your laptop. Okay. And through RDP, you will connect to the server, guys. This is one way. I'll tell you how to connect. I'm just explaining the ways. There is another way called jump host. Okay. We have another way called jump host. So what is this jump host? There is a jump host software in the market for the extra security. For the extra security, you will not directly connect to the server using RDP. Okay, you will not directly connect to the server using RDP. You will use, in between, you will use one more software called jump host. Means either it can be a server, okay, or it can be a software. So in the jump host, what you will do, you will directly connect to this jump host server. So we have some jump host tools. Can anyone tell me some jump host tools that we will use in the organization? Anyone? Any idea?
Is it like authenticator?
No. CyberArk. You remember? Anyone? Any idea? CyberArk. Or Citrix apps. Or VDI. Maybe you might have heard about this one. Either VDI or CyberArk or Citrix apps. These are all different, okay, third party jump hosts. So once you logged into the laptop, you will log into CyberArk. From there, you will connect to the servers. Or you will log into Citrix. From there, Citrix workspace, Citrix apps or Citrix workspace. From there, you will connect to the server. Or you will log into a VDI, virtual desktop interface. From there, you will connect to the server, guys. Is it clear now, everyone? Any questions, doubts, please? So there are two ways of connecting to the server. One is directly through RDP. Okay, like this, you will open your laptop, you will open RDP, you will give this server name. For example, imagine this server name is like this. Okay, what will be the server name? Imagine Bangalore data center. Let's go with New York data center, NYC, DB, maybe PRD, DB01. Okay, imagine this is the server name, guys. Control B. Okay, imagine this is the server name. Right, come on. Okay, so imagine if this is the server name, you'll open your laptop, you'll open RDP, there you will type this server name and then you will connect to the server remotely. Okay, or there is another option, guys. Depends on the companies. Some companies will prefer this connection, some companies will prefer this connection. Okay, indirect, like jump host. What is this called, guys? Jump host. We can call it as a jump host. So these terminologies you will listen regularly in the organization. That's why we are spending a lot of time on this. Otherwise, we can directly go ahead and we can create and this is how we'll log into the server. Chalo, we can skip that one. But jump host, sometimes they will ask you, your manager will ask you, have you connected to jump host? So if you don't know what is jump host, then you cannot ask, right? So jump host is a kind of another platform. Directly we don't connect it due to security reasons. We will connect to one server. From there you will connect to the organization server. Or we will connect to one VDI. From there you will connect to the organization server. Or we will connect to one tool kind of Citrix workspace. From there you will connect to the server. Okay, this is how generally we'll connect to the servers in the organization, guys. Clear? So don't worry if it is not clear, slowly you will get to know. Okay, just keep practicing it. Okay, and just watch the recording again, you will get an idea, complete idea. Are we good, guys? Now any questions, doubts, please? No? Good?
Yes.
Sai Siri, Gauri, please
Yes,
open your
yes.
mouth. Okay. Gauri, is it clear? If you don't
Yeah, it's
open,
clear.
yeah, guys, I'll ask you to respond. Okay, because it's very important. As I said, interaction is very important. So Gauri, is it clear? Gauri, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay. Gauri, any questions, Gauri? Okay. Shiv Shankar, clear, right? Shiv Shankar, Subhash, of course, Subhash is already working. Right, fine. Right. So now, of course, we don't use any jump host and all. We'll use directly RDP, guys. Okay, I have to enable the RDP connections now. Okay, so how I will enable the RDP connections? So now what we can, yes, yes, please.
Yeah,
Listen.
most of the companies, what is the best practices they follow? Whether they go by
Depends.
jump host as a DP or RD?
Depends. Both are best only, but for extra safety, they might use extra jump host and all. This jump
Yeah.
host can be CyberArk. This jump host can be Citrix Workspace. This jump host can be VDI.
Okay, actually, one more question was there, but I forgot. So I'll ask you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Mm.
Guys, is it clear how we will connect to the servers? Everyone,
Just
is
I
it clear?
connected. My laptop was disconnected. I
Okay.
didn't hear. When you use jump host, no need of connecting RDP, right?
Not required, not required. See, jump host is also RDP only, but we will use a separate third-party tool. Here we will use only RDP tool. This was inbuilt tool. We don't install. See, once I open in the laptop also I got this RDP, right? This was inbuilt tool. No need to install. It will be from Microsoft. Automatically when you install operating system, you will get this one. Okay, jump host is a third party tool. So you can either use inbuilt tool RDP or you can use a third party tool which is CyberArk or what we have Citrix Workspace or any VDA software like that you can use it.
Depending on our company
Yes, Few
Availability,
companies will
we
use
have to
RDP.
install that
Yeah.
third party.
Yes, few company no need to install. It will be already installed. Okay, no need to install the CyberArk and all. They will already have the URLs, portals and all. Simply you have to use it. They might tell you, hey, we will use CyberArk to log into the server. So it shouldn't be a new to you by that time. Oh, CyberArk, right, Shanmukh, we have already discussed. Okay, chalo. It's a kind of an interface which will help you to connect to the servers. Okay, Citrix workspace, right? Okay, we have already discussed. Okay, it will be help to connect to the servers. That's it. Okay, for that purpose. We don't install anything, guys. Okay, it will be already in place.
In
So
jump
few,
host,
yeah, please.
usually for Citrix and VDS, we get the user ID and user
Yeah,
IDs,
yeah,
right? So who
correct.
creates that? DBA
Windows
only
team,
or
Windows team, Windows
Windows
team.
team?
Yeah, Windows team will create that user ID
Okay,
password.
so this arrow you are saying from if we are connecting on laptop, we'll straight away get the RDP and then connect it to the
There also
server.
you have to give username and password.
Yeah. So this is the flow. Any flow mechanism we
Yes,
should know as a DBA to.
that's what. This is the flow. What else other
This
than
is
that?
the flow, right?
Yeah,
Other
this is
than
the
this,
flow.
there is no
No, no, no,
any like the app server you have shown on the
no,
first
no, no.
class like
That
that.
and all
Oh,
not required. Not required.
oh,
Okay, clear, guys. Right. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, yeah. Now what we have to do is we have to set
so
up the
one more
RDP.
question. Sorry.
Yeah, please, no problem.
In while connecting to server by RDP or a jump host, there
Hmm.
is means we
No
have to
difference.
take care of a security, right?
Correct.
So yeah. So as a DBA, what kind of precautions we have to take, or as a
Will be discussed
precaution on?
in the
Okay, we'll
security
discuss.
sessions. Yeah, in the security sessions will be discussed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, guys. So let's continue. So now I have to set up the RDP. This and all we don't use any third-party tools. I'll use RDP. Guys, again, few organizations will use RDP, few organizations will use CyberArk, few organizations will use Citrix Workspace. So depends upon their requirements. Okay, we will use the softwares. I'll use RDP. Okay, so I have to set up the RDP now. Anyhow, I'll get the tool, but I have to enable the connections on the server side, then only it will allow you to connect to the server remotely. So the server is already, like we just created the server, Windows Server 2019. So you have to do some settings, then only it will allow you for the RDP connections and all. Okay, so what settings we have to do? We have to do two settings. One is from Oracle VirtualBox Manager network settings, second one is from machine settings. So go to the server, log into the server directly for the first time. Okay, I just logged into the server, right, for the first time. So now how to open, how to enable those settings? Click on this folder. I am doing these settings in the server. Remember, check where I am doing, what I am doing. Okay, some people will do it in the local laptops. That is completely wrong. So go to this PC properties in your server. Left side you can see remote settings. Can you see allow remote connections? Select this one, click OK, apply. Okay, this is one setting you have to do. Okay, this is one setting you have to do. And what is the computer name, guys? What is the computer name? It's the virtual name. You will get it virtually. Win AFLQ 78TNJ92. Using this name only will connect to the server. Okay. Now the first setting is configured. Now the second setting. Go to your Oracle VirtualBox Manager. This is your Oracle VirtualBox Manager where we will manage all the machines. Right click on which server you want to enable RDP. Right click on that server. Go to the settings. Go to the network settings, RDP related to the network, go to the network settings. Click on this, select bridge adapter. You can see some names here. Okay. Select any name. If it is not working, you can choose other name. So, and click on advanced option, select promises mode as allow all, and then click OK. These two settings you have to do to enable the RDP. So once you enable the RDP, you will get a pop-up here. Okay, like this you will get a pop-up. Automatically you will get it. Okay, just click yes. Done. RDP settings are enabled. Now you have to connect to the server through RDP, guys. How we can connect to the servers through RDP? So in your laptop, remember, listen carefully, because as I said, if you go back to the diagram, from your laptop, you have to connect to the server. So RDP tool you have to open in your laptop, and then you have to give this server name. So I have already opened. Again, I'll close this. Again, I'll open. How to open RDP in your local laptop? Windows button. Just type RDP. Okay, simply you can just keep this on your taskbar. Okay, pin to taskbar, so that it will be on your taskbar. Next time no need to, okay, keep searching for it. Just click on this, And then now it is asking computer name, right? If I want to connect to the server, if I want to call you, I have to call with your name only, right? In the same way, if I want to connect to the server, I have to give the server name or IP address of the server. So here what I have to do, I have to give the server name. What is the server name, guys? What is the server name? What is the server
Coachella.
name? Win. Type. Tell me what is the server name? Hyphen
From ORL.
AFLQ. Can you see the server name here? Computer name. Okay. Computer name and server name both are same. AFLQ 78
78TNJN92.
J. Very good. 92. Okay. If you set up the RDP properly, it will pop up with the credential screen like this. Okay. So now here what you have to do, click on more choices, use a different account, and then here you have to give. Okay, what is that you have to give, guys? Here you have to give your username. What is the username? What is the username, guys?
Administrator.
Very good. While setting up the server, we gave the username, right? Administrator. As a DBA, what you should know first? What you should know first? As a DBA, what you should know
Password.
first is password. Before that, you should know administrator spelling. Okay, ADMINISTRATOR.
So while we are setting up this virtual, RDP, we have to keep the same username or password in our laptops also, or no?
You can give your own. By
Okay,
default, you will
fine.
get the administrator username.
Okay.
By default, that is sure. After, other than that, if you need any username, you can create your own username. But administrator is mandatory for the first time.
Okay.
Okay, so here the password. What is the password, guys, I gave? Can you tell me my password?
Dot 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 1 2 3.
Dot 1 2 3. In the last class, one thing happened. Okay, Shanmukh, I am giving dot 1 2 3. It is not working. Dot is encrypted, guys. Okay, dot will not work. In the dot, I just gave another character. So just for the safety, I'm using dot 1 2 3. In the same way, you have to give your own password with some different characters and all. See, now I just connected to the server. See how the interface will be. In the organization also, you can see the same interface, guys. See, this is actually a real-time server. This is your server. If you want to minimize, you can just click on this minimize button. This is minimize button. You can see your local laptop. You can see your local laptop, whatever that you are running, everything you can see. This is your server screen. You just click on that server screen. This is your minimize button. This is your resize window. You can restore the window. If you click close, what will happen? If I click close, what will happen, guys? Tell me. My server will be shut down?
Notion.
No.
So we'll get closed.
Disconnected.
Log off.
Our
Very
connection
good.
disconnected here.
Very good. Someone said log off. Someone said disconnected. Okay. So different. We just heard, right? Terminologies. I'll tell you the differences between log off, disconnect, shutdown. Okay. Everything I'll tell you. So we are ready now with the server. With the platform, we are ready. In this server, I will install SQL Server, guys. Now Windows Server is ready. Platform is ready. So in this, I'll install SQL Server. This is how we'll manage the virtual machine. Any questions, doubts so far, please? No questions? Are we good?
All good.
Okay. If no questions, if we are good, what we can do now? I don't want to load extra things and all. Same time. Okay, fine. No issues. We'll disconnect for now. So how to come out from the servers, guys? Just let me tell you two things. Once you connect, server will accept either direct connection or remote connection. See, direct. This is your direct connection icon. When you connected directly, RDP will be closed automatically. Don't worry, it's expected behavior. Okay, so see here, RDP is open right now It's open, right? Now let me connect to the server directly. How to connect to the server directly, guys? Either input Control Alt Delete, keyboard Control Alt Delete, or I told you shortcut. What is the shortcut key? Right
Right
control.
control plus
Only
D.
right control. In your keyboard, there are two control keys, left side one, right side one. Use right control plus delete. Don't use alt. Okay, I'm using keyboard shortcut now. Now you'll get a screen like this. See, I'm giving the direct connection password. Once I give the direct connection password, see, I'll get an error. See, this is highlighting actually. Just click on this. See, it was disconnected. So either you can use direct connection or you can use RDP connection. See, now I'm connecting again through RDP. Connect administrator last time I gave, right? So I'm getting administrator username. So simply give the password dot 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 123. Again, you will get a screen like this. In the organization also like this only. Believe me, guys, seriously, I'm saying people don't know how to connect the servers in the organization. Almost 5 to 6 people called me and literally they cried. Okay, they lost their jobs as they don't know how to connect to the servers in the organization. Seriously, this was true because the trainers they don't teach how to connect to the servers. You are putting 5 years, 6 years experience in the SQL DBA, and the basic task regularly will connect to the servers. And the basic task, if you don't know how to connect to the servers through RDP, in the beginning of the days while giving KT and all shadowing, reverse shadowing, you have to share your screen, you have to show to your colleagues or lead or manager. So if you don't know how to connect to the servers through RDP, that's it, that will be your last day in the organization. People lost their jobs because they don't know how to connect to the servers. I'm not saying it's their fault. Trainers, this is very basic thing. If they are not teaching how to connect to the servers, how you will connect to the server in the organization? So don't think that there is always a support. Okay, someone will help you. No, that is the last. If you are lucky, maybe you might get support. But always try to sustain. Okay, by just doing some hard work and all. Don't depend on others, guys. Okay, in the last minute we cannot expect. If he is not available, you cannot lose your life or job or career. People will tell you I'll be there to help you. No, don't believe. First of all, you should know, even though if that person is not there, you should have a backup. Okay, so many people they just called me and they said like, I don't know this, because of that I lost my job. I don't know how to connect to the server. 5 years, 6 years, 7 years experience also. This is the first thing. Regularly in the organization, regularly will connect to the servers daily.
Uh,
Yes, Bhagya, please.
Hello. When
Yeah.
I am able to connect the remote desktop, it's again asking that main administrator password. Uh,
No, it will not ask. Once you can log into that Windows server directly, it will not ask.
then why is asking?
Maybe it is asking a
I'm
different
able to
password.
connect. Last time I can connect, but now I able to connect is showing again that main admin
That's
password.
okay. Maybe last time, okay, you gave more choices, right? Check what is the username. What is the username?
Username is like administrator. Same for the main one also same, and the RDP also same.
We'll use, see, main one username only will use. Okay, RDP will not have a separate password. RDP and main one both are same.
Mm,
We'll use
mm,
administrator username, right? Administrator will have
mm.
a separate password. That password only will give. So
Yes, yes.
just try to give the password again. Maybe you are giving any wrong password. Just try to give the password again. If not, just you
Okay.
can share your screen. No issues. I'll help you on that. Clear, guys. Now how to connect to the servers? Daily we will connect to the servers. Daily. Because our work is on the servers only. Okay, if some other issues are there, if some requirements are there, so we will get a request, then we'll log into the server. You will get the server name in the ticket. So using that server name, you will open RDP in your local laptop. You will type RDP and then you will give the server name, and then simply you will connect to the server, provided if you have permissions. As administrator is having permissions, then only administrator is able to connect. Shanmukh, everyone can log into the server. Okay, if you have a user account, then only you can log into the server. If you don't have user account, you cannot log in. Is it clear, guys? Everyone? Are we good on this? How to connect to the servers and all? Any questions, doubts? Guys, please open your mouth.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, fine. So, any Bhagya, are you able to connect to the server? Okay, and one more suggestion, guys. This is very important. Please don't, okay?
Yes, yes, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah, please don't practice parallelly with me because your concentration will be next which step, and also you don't listen. Okay, the best idea will be after the class, you'll get access to the recording. Okay, just follow that one. Like
Uh,
if you are
Actually, I'm getting
practicing,
same like
okay, fine.
not.
I'll check that one. No issues. So if you are following with me immediately, your concentration will be like you will just look here and there, like the screens and all. You will just check. So it will give you a little confusion. Maybe you might miss one screen, so your brain will stop there. So just listen peacefully. Just see the screen. That's it. Okay. Don't do anything. And then once this is done, this session will be recorded and will be provided access, right? Then you can open the recording and slowly you can do practice. You will get a good idea. If you do parallel practice, maybe you will be deviated, guys. Yes, the Bhagya, you can share your
Ah,
screen. Yeah,
yes, yes.
I'm stop sharing. I'm going to stop share the screen. Yeah, you can share your screen.
Yes, wait a second, please.
No problem, no problem.
Are able to see.
Hmm. Yeah. Now tell me what you are doing now.
Here, when I'm able to connect the RDP, it's like
Hmm.
asking the password when
So
I enter the.
what error you are doing, simple
Hmm,
thing. Everyone will do the same error, same mistake. Where you have to open the RDP, tell me. Where you are opening the RDP, where you have to open the RDP.
here, no,
By
sir.
in the server to server you will connect, you will call by yourself or someone will call you.
Then call by myself.
You will call by yourself. Why you will call by yourself? What is the need of calling by yourself? Someone has to call you, right? You have to connect from the outside to the server. You are connecting from server to server itself.
Okay.
You got to know the mistake that you are doing. You are opening RDP in the server. Why you are opening RDP in the server? You have to open RDP from your local laptop to the server.
Okay, okay.
Where I opened RDP? I opened
Oh, here.
RDP in my local laptop. Yeah, in your local
Okay.
laptop, type
Oh, okay.
RDP.
Okay, okay. Now got it.
Anyhow, you connected directly, right? Again, why you have to connect RDP?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'll again suggest you. I'm not like again criticizing anyone, but listen carefully while doing the demo and all. Then you can just set it up after the
Yes, yes.
class.
Okay, now I got it. Yes.
Okay, guys, clear? RDP, any questions, doubts? Right, there are few challenges. Okay, now like once you're able to connect, let me know, Bhagya.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Yeah, okay, you can stop sharing. I'll share my screen. Okay, thank you. Right, okay, fine. So now guys, any questions please? People are not opening the mouth. Seriously, I'll not get interest if the batch is like this. Okay, you are going to lose a lot of things. Seriously, I'm saying, if you are opening your mouth, I'll get the interest. If not, I'll go in my way.
Okay,
Okay.
now I am able to connect.
Okay, thank you. Right, okay. So listen carefully. This RDP, whatever I am doing the RDP now, it is having some limitations, guys. One, what is the limitations we have? So the one limitation is RDP will work only if your laptop OS is Windows 10 Pro or 11 Pro. So where I can check this, Shanmukh, okay? Open your local laptop. Local laptop, when I mention local laptop means your laptop, not the server. Just type MS Info 32 or system information. Anything is fine. There itself you can see. See what is this? Microsoft Windows, the OS name. Microsoft Windows 11 Home. Okay, here you can see 11 Pro, 10 Pro, Professional. Okay, sometimes 11 home will work. Shanmukh, you are having 11 home. How come you are able to connect? Yes, sometimes 11 home will work, but 10 home will not work. If you see 10 home, RDP feature is not there. Okay, clear guys? If you see 10 home here, RDP feature is not there. 10 Pro RDP feature will work. 11 Pro RDP feature will work. 11 home, there are some chances it will work. It will not work. It may work. It may not work. Clear? That is one challenge we have. Okay, second thing is internet should be there. Internet should be there. If you just turned off the internet, if you didn't connect it to Wi-Fi, or if you didn't connect it to network, because the virtual machine and the server both are connecting through internet only. We enable the internet settings. Actually, we enable the network settings, which will give you internet to the server. Through internet, we are connecting through RDP. Okay, so if you don't have internet, or suddenly while practicing your internet is down, there is a power down, like power issues are there, your power is gone, so your Wi-Fi will not work. If your Wi-Fi is not working, your RDP will be disconnected immediately. Okay guys, is it clear everyone? So there are some challenges. These are expectations, these are expected actually, these are actually expected. So one thing is internet should be there, and you have to enable the two settings that we have already discussed for the RDP. And second thing is your laptop OS should be 10 Pro or 11 Pro, or sometimes or 11 home may work. Okay, it's not like mandatory it will work. There is a chance it may work, like my laptop. Okay guys, so you have to make sure that you have to follow these two. If your power is gone, wait till the power comes, and again use the computer name. Don't use IP. You can use IP also, but the IP will be changed every time when you change the network. So better use the computer name. Bhagya, you used the IP, right? So what is the problem with the IP? Tomorrow, like you went to some holidays, you just okay took your laptop to the holidays. There is no network there. You connected through mobile hotspot. The IP address will be changed. Till then, you are using one IP. Once you connected to the other network or other Wi-Fi, the IP will be changed. So again, you have to check and you have to give the
I
IP.
have to check right in the
Yes.
security in the Windows.
Instead of that, if you give computer name, it won't be changed if you change your network. So instead of that, you
Okay.
can give computer name. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, is it clear? These are
Doesn't
the please, Lena.
if for 11 home, if that doesn't work, then what is the option? Because we can't change
Very good
OS.
question. Yeah, very good question. I have to cover this actually. So don't worry, this is extra feature. Okay,
Okay.
it's a extra feature. As I said, you can connect to the server directly.
Hmm.
Two ways, right? One is direct
Yeah.
way. If
Mm-hmm.
if RDP is not working, log into the server directly and you can work with it. Only thing is, if it's RDP, big screen you can see, and real time
Uh-huh.
exposure you can see. If it is
Mm-hmm.
direct connection, you can see small screen. That's it.
Okay.
Your practice won't be stopped, guys. If RDP is not working, you can log into the server directly, the same server. Either you can imagine there are two ways. Okay, one is to enter into the server. There are two ways. One is through RDP you can enter into the server. Second one is directly you can enter into the server by giving administrator password. Okay, so if RDP is not working, if one door is closed, you have another door to enter into the server. Direct connection, directly log into the server and you can practice. Okay, there is no roadblock, guys. Okay, don't worry at all. Fine. Are we good, guys? As I connected directly, my RDP is gone. Again, I am connecting through RDP. So this is how it will be. Yes, you have to click yes here. And my once I connected to RDP, your server will be locked like this. Right now you see here. That's it. This is my server. Okay. This is how it look like. Clear, guys?
Yeah, most of the time, mostly when we are not using, okay, we have logged into via RDP, we have connected to server. Then RDP session is ongoing,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
And if there is a 1 minute lag to what we can say, this means we are not using that RDP for 1 minute or
For a
2 minutes.
while, 2-3
So there
minutes,
is
yeah.
a timed out session,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
It's
so that is
important
the
for the
usual
security.
practice to have a
Yes,
timed out
usual practice.
session from
Yes.
the Windows team or
For security purpose.
security.
It's an expected behavior after 2 minutes or after 5 minutes of inactivity. It will be disconnected. Okay, sometimes it will be disconnected of inactivity. If you are continuously running something and working something, no issues. Okay, but maybe 5 minutes of inactivity, maybe you might lost the connection to the server. Immediately you can again connect again if you have some work.
Yeah, so with referring to interview, do we need to know
No,
any details about this?
No,
Means
these are all like
what is,
small
yeah, okay.
background
Means
only.
how, what is the mechanism and all
No,
that?
no, no.
Okay,
This
yeah.
again, this is not our subject. This is
Yeah,
completely.
okay. Yeah, basically this is Wintel Teams, but
No
yes.
one will ask
Yeah.
you after how many hours your server will be locked. Okay,
Mhm.
nothing. Those kind of
Okay.
questions you will not get. Okay, so as a DBA, you will get a DBA related questions, not on the infra related. Maybe infra related, you'll get it in the advanced concepts like clustering and all that. Whatever like questions they will ask from the infra side, I'll highlight. Okay, this is the intro question.
Okay.
This is the intro question. So don't worry about it.
Mm.
Okay. Fine, guys. Are we good now? So I have to come out from the server. Either I can directly disconnect or I can log off. So in the next class, I'll tell you the difference between disconnect and log off. Okay. This is disconnect button and this is log off button. Sign out. Okay. There is a option called sign out. Earlier we used to call it as a log off, and now also we can use command is log off, GUI is sign out or disconnect. So in the next class, I'll tell you the difference between, okay, um, log off, sign out, disconnect, shut down. Okay.
Due to power off or something like that, if RDP gets disconnected and we are working on something, then the data get
You'll
will
always
lost or it will
next
get
class.
back.
You'll always
Okay.
ask next class questions, Lena. In one day, we can everything we can grasp. Huh?
No, no, actually.
I welcome you. I welcome you. I totally welcome you. Just joking. Don't mind. Okay. So we'll be discussing in the next class what is the meaning of log off, what is the meaning of sign out, disconnect, what will happen if you do sign out, disconnect, whether your work will be there, your work will be cancelled. Everything will be discussed in the next session. Okay. Fine, guys. Any questions, doubts?
Shanmukh, can you share the software?
You'll get it. You'll get it. All the registered students will get the software links today, guys. Okay. You can download it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Questions?
But in case we switch to another Wi-Fi or mobile hotspot, will there be an impact on RDP?
No impact. Okay. Make sure if you use computer name, okay, there will be no impact. You can switch to Wi-Fi. Sometimes if there is an impact after switching, just restart the VM. That's it. It will fix.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now you know the difference between a VM, your laptop, physical machine, everything. Is it clear, guys? Still any questions are there in this area?
It seems okay now, but if while watching the video again, if we came across,
Yeah,
then we
that's
can
fine.
ask, right?
First one
Okay.
class, one time, maybe you might get an idea, but for the clarity, you have to watch 2-3 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. If fine, that's it for now. We'll connect again in the evening session, 7 p.m. IST for US people tomorrow morning, 9:30 EST, guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day and
Thank
good
you.
night. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Evening we have class, right?
We don't want class or what, Bhagya?
No, I'm just asked.
Evening we have class 7 p.m. IST. Yeah.
Okay, okay.